Hey YouTube, so I'm back with another video finally, and today's video is gonna be about this Carina hair. This is their 1B613 Brazilian body wave, and I bought 4 bundles and a frontal. I got two 26s, a 24, a 22, and an 18-inch frontal. So first things first, customer service was good. On their website, they don't have a bundle deal for 4 bundles in the frontal. They have 3 bundles in the frontal. And since I knew I was getting long hair and I needed 4 bundles, I spoke to them and I told them to how should I order if I want, an extra bundle added in. And they just told me, what to do. And then I ended up paying through PayPal. And the hair came in probably like 3 days. I don't really remember. I ordered this back in February and it's April now. So yeah, the hair didn't take long to come. This is not all 4 bundles put in the hair. Like at first when I made the wig, I could only fit about like 3 in the frontal. And then I went back in because I had doubled the first 2 bundles and then single wefted the last 2 bundles. But then I went back in and just took out the last 2 bundles that I sold in and double wefted it also so that I could fit more hair. So in the last video I did, I think that's when I still had 3 bundles, and now I have like not all 4 because there's still some hair left over, but I have like 3 plus. So the hair comes down to like my waist. It's hard for you to see on camera, but it comes down pretty long. If you get in this hair and you get in it long, I definitely recommend getting 4 bundles because 3 bundles wouldn't look thick enough. Because even right now, it doesn't look as thick as it could look because I couldn't fit in some of the hair, but yeah. Now, let's talk about the frontal. The frontal got me tight. If you go back and watch my video when I showed you how I installed it and curl wanded it, I'll link it in the iCard. You'll see that the frontal had a lot of flyaways. And at first, I didn't really notice it. But then once I started wearing the hair and trying to do more with it, I'm like, yo, there's a lot of flyaways. So I would have to take a pair of scissors and cut the flyaway down to the root, and I had to do that throughout the frontal. I did that a lot. So this is my first frontal. It was a lot of work with the tweezing. When I first tweezed it, I thought I tweezed enough, and then I realized I didn't. I had to go back and tweeze more and bleach in the knots, and it didn't really come out the way I wanted it to, because it's my fault also, because I don't think I sewed it forward enough, in front of the cap enough at the sides, because at the sides it's sitting on my hairline, but in the front it's actually in front of my hairline the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, it was kind of difficult getting that situated, I'm not gonna lie. So I basically wear I wear it like it's a closure. I don't part it all the way down here. I don't do a million and one things. I just wear it like it's a closure. I'm over it. I started wearing it in March. It's April now. I'll be wearing it on and off. I'm over it. Another thing, the frontal, as you can see, is lighter than the rest of the hair. The rest of the hair is 613 or whatever. Then the frontal is damn near almost, it's not, I'm not going to say silver on camera, maybe it looks silver, but it's lighter. It's an even paler blonde than the rest of the hair. So you can see the color difference right there. And yeah, that's kind of annoying. What else? The hair, it's not considered that this hair is extremely bleached because it's so light. It doesn't act crazy. It gets a little dry. You need to use a moisturizing conditioner. Yeah, it does get a little dry. When I washed it last time, I haven't washed it in a minute. I haven't washed it since I made the last video because I don't really be wearing it like that. So, oh, but what I will say is this hair holds a curl like nobody's business. I curled it for the last video, and then I haven't done any more curling since then, and I be brushing through it, and now it has this little loose wave. The curls had held up for a minute. You don't have to be once you curl it, you're good to go. You're not gonna have to keep recurling it. Yeah, so there's really no shedding like that. It doesn't shed OD. I recommend the bundles. I'll say that. I recommend the bundles because, they act normal. Now the frontal, I don't know, with all the flyaways that it had, and then the hairline was pretty thick, you have to do a lot of tweezing. The frontal might give you some difficulties. But the frontal hasn't been shedding. It's not going bald, so I guess I could say that's a good thing. It's not. I'm no frontal expert. This is my first one, so I can't say, oh, it's the worst frontal in the world. But I will say it was just annoying to deal with. But yeah, I recommend the hair. I wish I could have fit even more hair in, but you know I couldn't because a frontal takes up mad room, so I kind of just was stuck. But yeah, that's the hair. It's cool. I wish I would have got like a closure instead because I'm used to closures and I could have finessed a closure better than I could finesse a frontal. Like hopefully, but if I do another frontal, then it'll come out the way that I intended it to in terms of being able to have more versatility and actually have the frontal A1 so that I could part it any and everywhere instead of having to like kind of just do a side or a middle part, because for all that I could have saved my money and bought a closure. But remember, that's not the company's fault, that's my fault. But it is the company's fault that it has all these flyaways in it. Like the price I paid like $260 something. I don't remember how much I paid. I have to check. It was like I'll insert how much I paid in the video once I go check. So clearly it's affordable here because you're getting 4 bundles and a frontal for $2 and change, in addition to the fact that the bundles they have a custom color. So yeah, overall for the hair, I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. It's not bad. I think the bundles are kind of thin in my opinion, and the frontal probably get like a 6 or a 7 or something, you know. So I just wanted to come and give this review because I've been wearing the hair for like, you know, on and off for a month. I don't wear it every day. It's a wig, of course. I take it off. And I just wanted to, you know, let you guys know about Carina hair because, you know, if you wanted to order some blonde hair so that you could wear it like this or so that you could color it yourself, you know, add some, you know, rinse over it so you can rock a crazy color, I think you should give it a try because, you know, considering the fact that it's really colored, it doesn't act crazy. Just make sure you keep it moisturized, use some moisturizing conditioner, that type of thing. Like, you'll be fine. Yeah, so that's all I have to say, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.